Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to a walk around I'm very excited to present, and that is of course the Golf GTI, finished in pure white. It's a 67 plate with some gloss black styling upgrades which look absolutely class. Really well spec'd as well, and one that is definitely going to be on the list of best GTIs we've ever had in stock. So starting off, what can we show you? You've got here your headlights, you've also got your LED daytime running lights, and you've got that gorgeous red style, that bar that goes right the way across through the lights and across the grille. You've got front parking sensors, front fog lights, and you've got the awesome GTI styling with the black on there as well in the venting, in the honeycomb grille, and of course at the top as well around the badging. Really impressive. You've got sharp lines all the way across the bonnet to give it that aggressive look, and of course we move down and you've got your 18-inch gloss black turbine alloys just here. Then you move down, you can see you've got your black side skirt extender all the way across, giving it that tip of the cap to the GTI heritage and a more aggressive stance. GTI livery on the wing, body coloured door mirrors with your built-in indicators and plastic black rear. You've got under here, you've got the glass A panel, and you've also got your glass, black window rubbers, gloss black B pillars, tinted privacy glass, and of course body coloured door mirrors as well. Moving up the top, you can see you've got your Maxon design splitter kit just on the back to give it a bit more of an aggressive stance. You've also got your shark fin antenna, gloss black C pillar, and of course you've got a high level brake light and rear tinted privacy glass. At the back, partial LED lights, black badge kit, rear parking sensors, black diffuser, and awesome dual exit exhaust. Now in terms of boot room, it is a Golf, so it would be big as you'd expect, and there you go. And this one comes complete with detail lines as well. That's an extra $59.99. But what you can see in there is the Golf, as many people know, is a car that is just made to do anything extremely well. So if you're looking to go touring, this is the one for you. If you're looking to herd goats in the back of your car, this is the one for you. If you want a car that you can take on the track that's just as much fun as it is on the road, then this is the car for you. From that weird analogy, what you can gain is that this will do anything well. And in terms of boot room, you can see here, you can put pretty much anything in there as well. And underneath, you've got further storage and of course your donut wheel. Now closing that down, because it isn't an electric tailgate, you can see from every angle, the iconic Golf GTI is just a car that needs no introduction. I actually prefer a GTI over a Golf R. Controversial, I know, but that's what I do best. I mean, make no mistake, that's a very good looking car, but there's something about those three letters that just makes it more special. I feel that the GTIs don't really get a fair look in now for the fact that the Golf R's came and it's just totally transformed the landscape. The GTIs are still as stupendously quick, stupendously good fun, and I think they've got a richer heritage that people just forget. Because of these cars, the whole landscape of a hatchback totally changed, and it's not just because they look this good on the outside either. So let me head on inside and tell you why I rate the GTI higher than the Golf R. So we head on inside, and it's a very similar setup to a Golf R, but one again has got something a Golf R can't offer you. You've got your GTI flat bottom steering wheel with the red stitching, Napa leather, digital dash, touchscreen media, but the real good bit, yes baby, Jaccara tartan, the iconic seating from the iconic brand and model that for me just can't be touched. When I think of a performance VW, the Jaccara tartan is what I think of. Manually adjustable seats, you can see real good condition. You've also got down here the illuminated red inlay, and we move across, you can see you've got your electric folding and adjustable heated mirrors, and you've got that almost hexagonal trim just in here in that ferret grey, giving it a real nice contrast. Central locking and electric windows and deadlock as well. And in the back you've got that same gorgeous sculpted bolstered Jaccara seating, no rips, no tears, no stains, full Isofix, 3 seats, fold down armrest and cup holder, and plenty of room again for rear occupants. Now for me, that's why I love the GTI. It just signifies that it's special, and I think, like I say, it's such a shame that they're compared now, because as a standalone model they're fantastic. I mean, you've got piano gloss black inlays in here, you've got your automatic headlights and fog lights, and then we move on to the digital dash. So to turn your key 3/4, let the needles initialise, let it load up, and then turn it on, and you can see no ifs, no buts, no maybes, no drama, just a clean startup with no issue. Now you have got the gorgeous updated digital dash in these, which is a real nice addition, and you can see you've got virtual cockpit there as well. So on this side you've got your gear, you've also got your temperature, you've got your revs, and on here you've got your speed, your fuel, and of course your digital clock as well. And if you move down, what you can do using the buttons on the right of the steering wheel, you can change all the different options and what you click on as well. So on there you've got efficiency, you've got your gears and speed, you've got consumption and range. Again, because it's fully digital and fully immersive, you can really transform everything to what you want to do. It's really particular, but I think it's really impressive as well. You can see the car's covered just over 60,000 miles, and a credit to its previous owner, he has really looked after this. You can see you've got DAB radio on there, you can change your stations as well using the button if you wish. And you've also got your Bluetooth telephone on there. Bob's uncle, how about that? And I bet your Fanny's his auntie as well. And you've also got your vehicle status here, telling us that we need to replace a key battery, so that is something I will get done as soon as this video is finished. And of course, if you had any doors open or any faults, that is where it would tell you. You've got a lap timer, because let's not forget, those 3 letters mean fast car, and you can also time yourself doing laps if you're on a track, or if you just want some fun when you're driving on the roads. Now of course you've also got driving data, digital speedo, you've got oil temperature, which in these has to be at around 74 to 84 degrees before you even think about seeing how far you can push that throttle pedal down. You've also got consumption figures, average, you've got your fuel range, convenience consumers, travelling time, average speed as well. And if you go across, you have of course got your assist systems just here, and you can click on navigation and have that one of 2 ways, of which that is by definitely the best. Now steering wheel, massive part of the makeup of a performance car, which the Golf is. Nappa leather, red contrast stitching, chrome plate with a red GTI logo, absolutely gangster. You've got the gorgeous hexagonal trim inside here, cruise control and speed limiter with volume control, and your Bluetooth volume control. You've got your voice control, which you will need to get activated by a main dealer, and of course your instrument cluster display as well. Behind here you've got your high beam lights and your indicators, and on here you've got your wipers. Now behind them you do of course have your paddle shift options, which mean you can drive this fully engaged, fully immersive, both hands on the wheel, really driven at speed if you wish, but do of course be careful and limit that to track use. And you can see the optimum race car feel flicking up and down using the gears. The best way to drive, and once you've done it once you'll never want to stop. Now we move on to the air vent system and of course the media. The air vents, the hazard lights, all coming to the air conditioning, but here we'll start with the touchscreen. Big nice updated screen on here. You can see, click on the band, FM, AM and DAB. You can choose your station list, and you get a nice little graphic when you click on the radio as well. If you click on media, you can check on source. What I am going to do, just for my OCD, is do that. And of course click on the source. You've got CD, you've got the SD cards, of which there's 2. One is occupied by navigation, so you've got a secondary one, USB, Bluetooth auxiliary and WLAN as well. If you click on the phone, you can see Bob's uncle, as we saw, has connected his before. Click on find mobile phone, and that of course will find yours and connect you for talking on the go. Voice control, you'll see you need to activate that by an activation key from your local dealer. And you can click on the sat nav, and if you click on map, that of course takes it out of the instrument cluster and puts it onto here for you. If you click on app, you'll see you've got App Connect. You will need to connect your phone for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto or MirrorLink. And if you click on car, you can see, click on settings. You can do your ESC, tyres, personalisation. You can change your lights from your dynamic cornering light to your interior lighting. You've also here got driver assistance, ACC with his adaptive cruise control. You've got front assist, driver alert and active occupant. You've got parking, which of course is your park pilot setting. You've got mirrors and wipers, opening and closing, plenty of others, but the main one is service. As you can see, it's just 6 days out from being done on a year's time, meaning you've got no maintenance required for the foreseeable future. And if you go back on there, of course we're going to put the nav on because it's the best display. Now moving down, you've got your heated seat options for the passenger and driver. You've also here, of course, got your recirculation and where the air is distributed into the cabin. And you can change the temperature on this by spinning the dial on the left. Demist the front screen, demist the rear screen. Turn it off, or of course you can do auto aircon, or you can click it on and get the real nice menu that comes up, giving you a virtual cockpit display of your own car. Really, really cool. Air distribution, you can change it from gale force wind to summer breeze using that, and you can sync the temperatures to match the driver's temperature as well. If you want the aircon on, do that. If you want it off, do the same. Now for us, underneath that, you have of course got the gorgeous piano gloss black. Click that up and you've got your storage, USB and auxiliary. And then you come down, you've got your drive mode select. So you can see on here, you have got 4 different modes: Eco, Normal, Sport and Individual. Each one of them of course has their own display at the back, which is a nice thing. And you can change your steering on here to normal. You can have the drive on Eco, the ACC on normal. You can have the cornering light on Eco, air conditioning on, engine sound as well. Now what that does, just engine sound, if I put it on Eco, you'll see it's not too loud. If I put it on Sport, you'll hear it's further increased. Now that is because in here you have what's called the Sound Couture system, and that is the synthesized noise that comes through the cabin to give the car an enhanced exhaust. Now for me, if I haven't got to spend 2-3 grand on a Miltech, a Remus, a Cobra or a PCW exhaust mod, then I'm all for it. What a great invention that is. And under here, auto start, stop on and off, traction control off, and of course you've got audible park pilot as well. Click that on and that of course brings up your front and rear sensors. Now, best gearbox in the world ever, fact. Name on it, DSG, fact. Easy to use, fact. The reason that is because you've got your leather gear gaiter here, nice short stumpy shifter as well, button on the back, put it in reverse, press it down once, this will illuminate, that will beep, parking sensors will come on and reverse will be shown in the instrument cluster. Put it into drive, you can see D will illuminate, parking pilot will be off, and you've got E1 there because we are in eco mode. Now what you can do, what not a lot of people know, is you can press that down and you can see that changes to S1, and that means you're in sport. What that does, gives you increased rev ratio, better throttle response and a bit of a better performing GTI. What else you can do, what people don't know, is shift that to the left and that comes up as M1 manual, meaning paddle shift option or this. So if you're driving this and you want to feel like you got your hand on an old school gear stick, it's really simple. Get to 4,000-5,000 revs, you change up. 4,000-5,000 revs, you change up. 4,000-5,000 revs, you change up. If you're coming down the gears, 3,000-2,000 change. 3,000-2,000 change. It's just another way that VW incorporates an engaging driving experience along with having an automatic gearbox. It's quite out the box and it's really well performing. You can see you've got dual cup holders, key holder, 12-volt charger, electronic park brake and auto hold. That also covers if you like a nicer display. And you've of course got the cloth with red contrast stitching on here. Lift that up, you can see we've got a bag because the seats were wet, but you've got loads of storage in there as well. For me, it's a really great little car, one that really doesn't need any introduction. I urge GTI over a Golf R and really retain the heritage and the nature that those 3 letters really represent. Now what else I want to tell you is that this car has of course been treated to the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing, which just means this car has flown through that at our on-site RAC approved facility both cosmetically and mechanically. We've also given it an oil and filter service to save any issues or confusion on any products that may have been used in the past. And if you are looking at financing this, or you're looking at part exchanging, that's great, that's music to our ears, because as probably the best car dealership in the UK, being a multi-award winning dealership, we want your car. We want to offer you the best prices and best deals so you can become a bona fide member of the Emerald family. So if you need anything like that, get in touch with us. We can offer rates as low as 7.9% APR with many market leaders. But for me, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching the video, and I genuinely cannot wait to see that on your drive or on your Instagram feed. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions, let us know. We'll see you on the next video.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight millions. Straight millions.
Way more than 10. I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the 11.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'll give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.